this is a video designed to give you an overview and demo of the CryptoML platform. This would be good for new users who are just coming on and want to get a quick overview of how it works, and this is also good for people considering joining. And if you haven't joined yet, you simply come to the homepage, crypto-ml.com, and hit this request to join button. That'll add you to the wait list, and you'll receive notification when we're ready to bring in new folks. You can, in the meantime, browse through here and see a variety of details about the platform. Once you are in, you would come over to our member dashboard, which is really the home for our current members. I'm just going to give you a rundown, and then we'll dive into some of the details which exist here. So this dashboard is designed to be very simple. You can see on the left here, we'll start with your account information. This is where you'll be able to do things like change your password, your email, set up two-factor authentication. You can even go in and manage your subscription fully on your own, which means if you want to cancel at any time, no problems. You just go in and click a button and you'll be out. So this gives you an easy way to try it. We have some latest market prices here, which you'll see. So this is live updates. This is on the right, more of a visual here provided by Coin360, but we really like that visual. So it's a good thing to get a quick overview of how the markets are doing. Along the right, you'll see our internal blog posts and videos. So as things are updated, which we do regularly, you'll find those here. You can get a lot of good information. We provide, updates on the platform. We can do some deep dives into machine learning, how we generate trades, the enhancements we do, all that sort of stuff is there. So depending on the level of interest you have, we should be providing some great content for you. Coming down a little lower, we have some tools which include things like trade history, which is all public. We do have quotes and charts, which you'll see, and then we have a variety of resources like getting started, how some of the differences in our platform work, some frequently asked questions, things of this nature, and of course we have contact support. All right. Coming through a little further, we also have some graphs you can use if you like to kind of get an idea of how the markets are doing from your perspective. So these are really easy and interactive here. You can come in and adjust and look at some different items. And I think as we look at the platform today, it's interesting to note we are in very much a consolidation period. So what we've seen really for most of 2018 is this consolidation of prices. This almost looks like a falling wedge or descending triangle, something along those lines, where we're continuing to see a smaller and smaller trading range, and this is persisting pretty much on every level. Whether you're looking at day, hour, it doesn't matter. These prices are consolidating down, and what's interesting to me, reason I bring that up looking at this chart, is this will eventually need to stop. So these are going to come to a point, if I were to draw lines on there, and we're about at that point. So I think we're at a very pivotal moment here with cryptocurrency, and we've definitely seen that with our indicators where the machine learning algorithms are at some very pivotal points where things are bouncing in and out, and you can just tell that this pressure is building, and we're going to see a pop one way or the other is my expectation based on what we've seen from our alerts and what we see from traditional technical analysis, things of that nature. So okay, so that's an overview of the member dashboard where you'll spend a lot of your time. And then what you'll see here is the trade alert. So this is the latest alert, and this is the notification that gets sent out at 7 p.m. Eastern time on a daily basis. This is our standard alert. It's really what our platform was built upon. If I come down here, that is this part. This is a summary of the most recent buy or sell from our standard alerts. And what you'll notice above it is we also have this other type of alert called AutoML. So the standard alert, and I just need to dive in real quick to the difference here. The standard alert, this was, like I said, what we were built on, and the idea is once a day, users will get this notification at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and that will give you an indication of what to do to adjust your portfolio. Should you be buying Bitcoin, selling Ethereum? What does that look like? And this is more of a swing trading type notification. But what we found is a subset of our users were very active traders, and they wanted more constant interaction with the platform and to know what was going on. So for those folks, we created AutoML, and the difference here is this is running continuously throughout the day, and it can issue an alert at any time. So whereas this is at the end of the day, 7 p.m. Eastern time, this is going to be constantly running, and it's going to issue an alert whenever it feels fit to do so. So let me just say these are, you can see right here that they can conflict with each other. They follow their own patterns, their own time frames. Everything is unique about them. So generally they have, they coincide, but there will be times like right now where the latest alert from our standard was to get out of Bitcoin, whereas AutoML, it was actually after that in the middle of the night, issued a buy to go ahead and get back in. And this is related to that sort of consolidation I was talking about, where we're seeing a lot of bouncing around at the moment with our signals. So anyway, that's why you see a bit of a difference there. And my recommendation is we have a variety of things, including a video overview of AutoML. You can come and decide what you want to follow. You should choose to only follow one of these based on your particular, level of interest in this, how, what is your particular trading style, how actively engaged do you want to be, and you should choose the one that fits you best. And you can do so after kind of reading through this, looking at some of the options, looking at the history, seeing how these operate. You can come up to, within your account, you have notification selections. So you can choose to receive just the 7 p.m. Eastern time ones, or you can choose to receive continuous, the AutoML alerts. You can get both, but of course I'll recommend you only act on one, but a lot of people like to get both and just keep a closer eye on things. And down here you'll see a summary of the difference between the two and full detail here. I should note that both of these are included within the membership, so it's not like you have to pay anything additional. You can choose which of these works best for you. Okay, so that said, I'm going to come back to our member dashboard and let's look at what this email looks like. So 7 p.m. Eastern time, if you're following the standard alerts, you're going to get an email each day and it'll land you on a page that looks like this. And I chose this one because it's a good example of how this might play out. So this is a new trade alert, and what you'll see is for Bitcoin and Ethereum, whatever position you were in before, you should just hold, so no action needed right now. However, Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin, these are issuing buys, so that means think it's going to go up from here. The machine learning model has issued a buy signal, so if you want to open positions in Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin, now would be the time to do it if you're following these alerts. And so this is the action you should take for the day. There will be plenty of days where these say hold across the board, and that just simply means maybe we're in a declining market. The last real trigger was a sell order, so you sold a few days ago and we've been trending down ever since. It's probably just going to keep saying hold until there's a sign of a reversal that the machine learning model identifies. But here we're starting to see somewhat of a reversal. So what we can do below this, we also post what the most recent action was. So if I scroll down, you're going to see that for Bitcoin, you can see we're at a hold. So it's currently, when this was generated, the price was at 67.30. Well, the buy was generated yesterday, 9/20, at 65.30, so a little bit below, and it's come up since then. Same thing for an Ethereum. If you were following Ethereum, you would have opened a position yesterday at around 221. It's popped up to 247 cents. And of course, since Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin are issuing buys today, the most recent action must have been sell for them. So you can see, yeah, it's been in sell for a while, almost 3 weeks here, starting back on 9.6 and 9.11 for Litecoin. So they've been sitting hold in a sell position until this day, and now it switches over to a buy. So this is really it. You would receive this notification and you're going to follow whatever it says on here, or use this as a supplement to your other trading indicators to make your decisions. But we've designed this in a way that the machine learning model is as simple as this. It's a green, yellow, red, very simple for users to use. You can come in, check in once a day. If you want to get a little more in depth with it, then you can turn on these AutoML, and you'll see just a general status indicator here at the time this email was generated. What is the current status? But of course that can change at any moment, and you can see currently it's back in a buy status. So all right, that gives you a good idea of how the platform works. Very, very simple. And like I said, you're going to spend most of your time back here on the member dashboard. And I should say, coming back to the news, we try to provide a lot of different value out to our customers. So we have things like here's one that is a video deep dive into how we have enhanced machine learning models. And say it a lot, but the fantastic thing about machine learning is it's always learning. So as the market's evolving, as we're working out this consolidation, this descending range, it's going to pick up on new patterns and new things that it can use to be more efficient and more effective in the trading signals it sends out. So the machine learning models are improving all the time. And this gives a pretty good deep dive into how that works, what sort of things we look at before deploying enhancements, some of the metrics we might look at. And so this is a lot of detail for people who are interested in that sort of thing. Not everybody is, but plenty of our users are. And then we have, an article here, talks a little bit about how to use machine learning to trade Bitcoin. And this one, again, goes in some good depth. Some of our articles are much, much shorter, but this one will give you really, really good behind the scenes view of how this all comes together. So, all right, that's what I wanted to cover for you. I hope that gives you a great idea of how CryptoML works. And again, if you haven't signed up yet, please head on over to our homepage, crypto-ml.com, and just hit this request to join button, enter your information, and we'll let you know when we're opening the next set. Thanks a lot for watching.